Alright, y'all hooligans. What y'all up to? So I had Facebook open, and an acquaintance, John F. Strangeway, aka Steampunk Boba Fett, and many other shenanigans, is posting pictures from DragonCon, and the very first picture that he posted looked like Strim Tom. Like him and a dude that looked a lot like Strim Tom. It's very uncanny, and I'm going to X out of that tab because that's just scary. Alright, so here's what we got. Morninglord versus Myth Drannor. So we're going to take a little bit of time. I started this process on my official stream earlier today. Now we're going to complete the process. So my Morninglord has her inventory cleared out, so she's ready to go. She only has her own stuff now. And I did set her up to be reincarnated, logged out of the game. So yeah, basically log out of the character first, get to the screen, and then log out of the game. You know, like completely, you know, close the client and start all over. And now we're gonna get to the reincarnation process, and this will be fun. It's been a while since I've played a Morninglord. I do have a level 32 Morninglord until a couple weeks ago. Well, yeah, a couple weeks ago she was at level cap, but now she's not because she's now level 32. But that's a war domain cleric because I like playing with bastard swords. And war domain gets those automatically. So I basically want to do something different with this character. Now, as we all know, clerics get domains, and the domain gives you special things that you can use to do various things. And Strimtom doesn't have a specific build that does what I want it to do. He does have a 2-weapon fighting cleric that uses like Fate Arc Illusionist or something like that, and Vistani Knife Fighter, but I don't want to do that. I have a few plans. So I might dip a tiny bit into Vistani Knife Fighter, at least 2 points, in order to get undead as a favorite enemy, which I think they should probably already be for clerics, but I'll look. We'll take a look at this. And so I do want to plan this out. I'm going to kind of use a Strimtom Sun Cleric build. Okay, so we'll go over the domains. Let's just go to the wiki. I'm going to go to the wiki, and y'all see the oversaturation here. And we'll see what we're going to do. So, clerics have domains, and let me go to cleric, and I'm gonna click domain, select a domain at level 2. So this Morninglord is staying a Morninglord. I used a +0 lesser Heartwood, so just a box standard. Basically, every one of my characters, anytime I create a character, they get a lesser Heartwood for free, bound to character. So I use the one that she came with already. So out of the domains, there's basically one main thing I want to do. I just want to basically be able to turn all the point of this character is to turn all the undead for sure. So there's going to be a bigger charisma build. And the 2 builds that I was finding on Shrim's page, one was a melee cleric, which used a lot of Fate Arc Illusionist, and was a wisdom build. Well, no, actually I lied. It's a charisma build. And then there's a different one that he had that was a human sun cleric. And I was reading the comments on that particular build, and people were talking about maybe Fire Domain is better. I remember a long time ago adoring Fire Domain because it turns elementals as well as undead, which is fucking hilarious. So I was thinking about it, and so I think it's going to be down to those 2, because honestly, most of the domains don't do much of anything. I mean, Death Domain can be very fun, and you can do some shenanigans with it, but I kind of don't want to risk, you know, having something that the baddies are that are, you know, whatever. So basically, it's going to be fire domain or sun domain. The main thing about fire domain is the SLA. Well, the main things about fire domain is that you can turn elementals as well as undead. Scorching Ray and Firestorm are pretty cool SLAs. Wall of Fire doesn't amuse me. It's fine, I guess. But not really all that great. Firestorm as an SLA is really cool, except Firestorm was kind of slow. So I think they did an update, like update 48 or something, where it was better? Question mark. But I'm not sure how that'll be. I have played a Fire Domain Cleric before, and it was a lot of fun. However, I think Sun Domain is the big caster nuker Cleric Domain. But Sun Domain really relies upon you to spend most of your points in Wisdom and not in Charisma. So that's where I'm kind of having a thought here. Is I could go Sun Domain and sacrifice some casting ability for more shenanigans with Turn Undead. So the Turn Undead with Sun Domain, you and your allies gain True Sight, and for 20 seconds, enemies in the radius of the Turn Undead have their incorporeal mischance negated and will be inflicted with 10% vulnerability to light damage. So it's like you turn Undead and then you nuke the shit out of them. And it's got, I think, stronger SLAs overall. Searing Light, Sunbeam, Sunburst. And the downside is Sunburst has a 20 spell point cost, whereas the Fire Domain's Firestorm is just 8. So overall, the cost of the 3 SLAs for Sun Domain are more expensive. So let's see, that's 4, 8, and 20 for Sun versus 4, 15, and 8 for Fire. So that's a thing. And there's some folks who are like, Fire Domain is greater than Sun Domain, and it's really cool because you can nuke elementals. I do like the nuking elementals thing a lot. However, either one is going to require a lot more investment in Wisdom, but the builds I was looking at were like 28-point builds. And let's stretch it. There we go. And we'll see how it goes. So let's start our process. I'm gonna use my name Silver Phoenix. By the way, fun fact, and I mentioned this on my official stream, I'll mention it here as well. If you transfer a character from server A to server B, most commonly people will do it for free from when they have hardcore open to their regular home server, and that character's name is already in use, the game will force you to change. Well, you can get like a -1, whatever, but the game will also give you a free rename. And for some reason, when you do that, the game will allow you to put in more characters than you normally could if you were creating the character from scratch. So once upon a time, I used Hardcore to create a character using the same name as one of the ones I already had on Orion. Transferred it to Orion, which triggered the you must change your name. Well, you don't have to, but you should. And then renamed her Silver Phoenix because it fit. It's really extra cool. And as you can see, Starry Phoenix also had the same thing happen to her. I think Winter Stars might be at the limit of what they... I forget what the character limit is, but Silver Phoenix doesn't fit based on her normal one. But let's go. Alright, new Morninglord. So we have to choose Iconic. We have to choose Morninglord Cleric. To start with. And of course we're going to customize. For the most part, never use paths. Paths are not good. Even I know that. Okay, so 32 points to spend. And the human sun cleric build that Strim Tom has here, thankfully my alignment is also lawful good. That helps. 8 strength, because we're not going to be a melee build. We're going to be a caster. So I don't want to close in on melee with this character. So Dex is going to be 10. Just for the additional armor class and reflex saves. Con is going to be 12. Int stays at 10. And the build calls for 18 wisdom and 16 charisma. But if I want to turn undead, I'm going to need higher charisma. So let's work this out, what we got here. Maxing it out with charisma means I have 8 points to spend in wisdom. That means I get 15. So I'm going to get 2 additional steps in charisma, but I'm going to suffer from 3 less wisdom. Now, I can pick up wisdom items to help with that. And by choosing being a follower of Orion, there's the wisdom clicky that you can use periodically. And we can go with that. So let's, because alternatively what I can do is I can take a point out of here, put a point in there, and still have a point left over from someplace else, which I know I don't like having, I don't like having it to where, well, I could also take this out here and spend those points there, but then I still need to spend a point someplace else, right? Things don't like to come out to even numbers. So I'm still thinking about how I want to do this. One of the things that's not in this particular build is what he spent his skill points on. So we're going to have to work with that. Also, wisdom, more wisdom will get us more spell points. So I think the play here is going to be something like this. 16 wisdom. So we're only down 2 points of wisdom in terms of how powerful the spells are and how many spell points we have. Because one of the things I want to avoid, if I can make my turn undead DCs with charisma of 16, then I can make sure that I have +3 to wisdom. But the build that he was using kept pouring points into wisdom. So maybe the play here is going slightly lower wisdom and maxing out charisma for now. Because that's really what Turn Undead is all about, right? But it really doesn't tell you what kind of... Oh wait, I can't take Orient's instruction on this one because I'm a Sun Elf. That's right. So I'm going to have to be favored by a monitor. Okay. So I'm thinking stack more wisdom now. And stack more charisma now. And then use wisdom just to boost how much damage I do. Though, I really don't like that. Now, with my starting gear, I will get a +6 wisdom item. Well, I already have it, but you know. And a +5 charisma item. So it sounds like I'm just going to need to stack charisma items. Like the sacred and hallowed items. Okay, we'll go with this, and I'll have to put a point someplace else. I'll put it here, just to put it somewhere. Okay, so let's go. And again, I don't know where to put my points. So, cleric sound, concentration, obviously heal. Put as many points into heal as possible. Probably spellcraft, honestly. Honestly, spellcraft. Let me take a look at the other... Why do I have that page open? Yeah, my other caster cleric, which is more of a melee thing, she actually is using 14 wisdom and 16 charisma. But she spends more of her points in dexterity. And she also has 2 levels of fighter, so. But she spent most of her points in heal and spellcraft. So I think heal and spellcraft is the play. So, spellcraft and heal. I think spellcraft and heal. Because I don't think concentration is going to really be a big thing. And we can always get concentration items. Okay, so let's put our points in here. What's this one? Okay, that's my favorite Soul Inquisitive. Okay, so we have a class feat, which can only be this. Boop. Okay, compete choices, mental toughness, extra turning toughness, improved turning. Yeah, most of my feats are going to be spell casting related. What I'm not going to do with this character is I'm not going to try to force Bastard Sword proficiency onto her. I'm just going to probably go the mace and board, or mace and orb. Probably mace and board just in case, because shields are awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start with maximize spell. We're eventually gonna get shenanigans to go on with that, so we'll go with maximize, and next, all my spells. And one thing I would love to see is a better character creation for Sun Elves, but alas, we get what we get. Do I actually want to make her a blonde? Don't actually have a dark-haired elf anywhere. Make her like super duper redhead. I'm kind of wanting something. I want something that's kind of like not bottle blonde, not platinum. Her name is Silver Phoenix though, so I kind of want to run with that. Give her white eyes. Ooh, that'll be good. That'll be different. Normally I go with like the super green eyes and then the red hair because it just stands out so much. But I think with the name of Silver Phoenix, we're going to give her the lightest colored eyes. And maybe the lightest colored hair. Well, we can do that, I suppose. Let's get her hairstyle down. I generally go make the character bald first and then fix everything else up. And then put the hair in. Man, what's with these eyebrows? What is this? What is that mess? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like those. 5. Oh, she cranky. She cranky. Oh, no. None of this. No eyebrows that look like this. No eyebrows that look like a cartoon. I think I kind of liked these the best. Maybe. Yeah, I want her to look like she's cranky about something. That she's like pissed. And he only has a couple of different nose options. 2 looks like somebody smushed her face in. 3 looks like somebody broke her nose. I think we're gonna go with 1. Notice the ears are slightly different on number 1 as well. Okay, her mouth. Generally I go with that one, but I want to see if I can find something that looks like she's just really pissed off with everybody. She's too happy. I think that one might work. I always tend to go with like the earrings on the cartilage. I don't know why. I just do. Give her silver lips to go with her with everything else. That looks good. Now let's pick out the her. Time for the her. Lol, you could actually get this on a Hobbit in Locho. Kind of like that one. This is the one I tend to go with, honestly, and you can't even see like half the earrings, but that's the one I tend to go with. Race of Man in Lord of the Rings online. Yep. I'm fancy. I don't know where that came from, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I like this actual hairstyle, but it doesn't spark joy. I don't know what this one is all about. Also available to hobbits. I do wish they could do an art pass on most of the older races in Lotro. Kind of like this one. This one's kind of cool. No. Just no. Nope. I'm an elf. I have cool hair. I don't even know about this one. I'm fancy. This one, I don't know about this bit here. I think they were going for the... What was her name? The lady who starred in Felicity, Carey something or other. I remember this hairstyle back in the days, like my OG elf, Corvair elf looked like that. I think I'm gonna go with the one that I always go with because that one. It's the one that I can deal with. Alright. Let us abscond. Do, 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 do. Alright. And as usual, when you start your stuff, you wind up having to reset all of your crap. So, I'm just gonna reset all of my stuff. Hi! Surprisingly, I can still run around without my gear on. But that's okay. Alright, we're gonna be a cleric. Heal and spellcraft. Let's go. Cleric feats. Again, our domain choices are Domain of Fire. Or Domain of Sun. Sun is really, really good. I don't know. Sun or fire? Does anybody actually take anything other than war, sun, fire, or death? I've heard air domain can be fun if you're playing like a cold sort of build. I think we'll go with sun. Sun, sun, sun. It is summer after all. Okay, so for my level 3 feat, I should take Quicken. Again, we're not going for anything that's going to give us, like, any kind of melee thing. We're going to be a spellcaster. Pure freaking spellcaster. Level 4. And again, this build calls for wisdom, because wisdom makes my spells more powerful. So I want to nuke things from orbit. And we'll see how it goes. And if I don't like this particular build, if it doesn't work out, then I'll just use another Lesser Heart and change it up a bit. Or put the character back on the shelf, who cares. Alright, heal and spellcraft. Same old, same old. I think this character does have a couple of tomes. Stop that. I don't think I thought I had given her a couple of tomes, but maybe I didn't. Alright, number 5. New feat, cleric feat. I just can only pick my domain upgrade. Now with iconics, you only have to keep the first level to be what the iconic thing is. You don't have to... And you can also use a +1 Heart of Wood to change the base level as well. But there's a special way to do that. I did it once when I took a PDK and changed them into a pure paladin instead of a fighter. That character can kick some unholy ass, I'm just saying. She's basically all about shield bashing, sword and board, bastard swords, because PDK, the racial. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Okay, so we are going from 5 to 6. So 6 we need Empower, and we need our thing. So let's get Empower going. Okay, I have to choose this. We're gonna get some fire. I'm gonna be wreathed in fire, which is not blue fire, so it doesn't spark happiness. So even though I'll have I'll have heavy maces as a favored weapon, I'm going to want to use spell casting items. So for example, in this build, Strimtom uses, for the suggested weapon, is the Legendary Morninglord's Scepter, because you want that spell stuff. You do not want necessarily... So I don't want stuff that's gonna fight. Yeah, I don't want stuff that's gonna make me fight. Okay, so where is it? Down here. What we're going for? Empower. Empower. Next. So one thing about using a character like on a lesser reincarnation, you do get to go through, especially with some classes, you do get to go through these pretty quickly. Oh wait, did I do something stupid? Oh. No, I was not on a path. Okay. Threw myself off for... I was waiting for the next screen, not the one that I was looking at. See, I was thinking about this screen. Alright, Greater Domain of the Sun, and for my level 9, I want Spell Focus Evocation. I wish you could search this. It'd be so much nicer. Alright. And I think on my level 15 I'll get Greater Evo. Okay. Okay, level 11, we get nothing. Level 12. So for level 12, we want Heightened Spell. Here. Heightened Spell, because we want things to be super sexy. And with the number of SLAs that I'll be getting for being level 15, I'm going to be able to use all the meta magics for free. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So 13 is a you don't get shit. 14! Ha ha ha. Class feat. All I can do is be the master of the domain of the sun. Sunburst as an SLA? Hell yeah. Okay, for level 15, I want great, as I mentioned, greater spell focus. Which of the thingy-majiggers? Right. Oh, up here. Right there. Okay. We get level 8 spells as well. This is gonna be sexy. Sexy. Alright. Now, I don't want to spend those just yet. 3 racial... No, I could actually spend them. Well, let's spend them while we're here. Okay, so I have 3 racial points that I can spend anywhere. Well, anywhere in the racial tree. Okay, so how did Shrim have the Sun Cleric built? Divine Disciple was the primary one. Radiant Servant was the secondary one. And War Priest was the tertiary one. And that's about it. Okay. So we're going to start with the basics. We're going to do our Elven Accuracy because we don't have a choice. And then I want to take a look here because the actual racial tree is like, you're going to use intelligence. I'm like, what the fuck? What? That makes no sense to me. So we have 2 points to spend. We can either give us a... I honestly kind of like Rejuvenation of Dawn. Use it once per rest. Alternatively, I kind of like Bane of the Restless. Because that can help... That will help versus having, what am I thinking of? Not having quite as much charisma. I do like that. I don't care about the weapon training. I don't care about that either. So I think actually this is going to be the play. Dealing 12d6 light damage to nearby undead with no save. Because I'm going to spend 2 points in this, so that's all I got. So 2 here. And I do have to spend 2 points in our universal tree anyway. So I have a few choices here. I don't want to spend many points in the universal trees because the build doesn't call for them. So I don't want to give up something in the main trees just to do whatever. So what we're going to do here, the play is going to Vistani Knife Fighter, and I mean this doesn't matter, but this is what I really want. Undead are automatically considered a favorite enemy for you. So I don't think I have any favorite enemies yet. Hold up, let me check. Because I think you have to pick those, but let me take a look at my feats first. That's not the button I wanted anyway. Jesus, Druid. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing about favorite enemies here. So it feels as if I should do that. Yeah, that's the play. Let's go back here, and so we're gonna take this and take that. I don't know what favorite enemies actually does in this game. All I know is you do more damage to them. Alright. Let me take a quick Gondra chat. It's a quiet night here. Okay. Ah, that is way too bright. I don't need that window anymore. I don't need this window anymore either. Oh my god. Okay, so now that we've got all of those done, now we're gonna start building our other three things. So there's the build. So the primary stuff here is Divine Disciple. So let me get these all opened up first. We are of course gonna take Smite Foe because we're not ranged. In case we do have to clobber somebody. Get that going. Get that going. And because we are not doing the dark stuff. Oh wait, Divine Disciple you can either start the Path of the Light or the Path of the Dark. So if you do the Path of the Dark, you get negative universal spell power, but if you take the Path of the Light, you get, for each light core ability you take, you gain blah blah blah. So we want to take the light side. The dark side does have cookies, yes, but we want the light side. Okay. So now let's go take a look at what we have. What I'm looking for are SLAs that I can just drop immediately. And also my turn on dead happiness. So the turn on dead happiness is in Radiant Servant. So I do want to build up enough Radiant Servant to get to Mighty Turning, because that is fucking awesome. Okay. So what do we do with Radiant Servant? Healing Domain, which we already picked. It says extra turning, but you can't. Unfortunately, this build is older than a couple of game changes, so we have to figure something else out. Divine Aid is a possible choice for just one, and Bliss is also a good one. Altruism. It does say we should put a point into altruism. Yeah, I'm never going to use that. So I think I'm going to put a point here. And I'm going to put a point here. Okay, let me get this going. There, I'm going to be able to turn as best as I can. Divine Healing, for 2 seconds per point of heal skill you possess. No. So we got Altruism, Improved Turning, Mighty Turning. Because there used to be a tier 1 skill called Extra Turning here. To give you more turns. But I think they built it into this now. They built it into Improved Turning. Though there was a one slot. What they did is I think they took all 3 extra turnings and put them into Improved Turning. And Improved Turning was, well, I don't know what they did with it. They did something with it. Okay, Cure Moderate Wounds. Don't really care about too much. But we do want to get to the Positive Energy Burst, because that could be helpful. Improved Power Healing, I'm not too fussed about it. I'm gonna hold off on that. Unyielding Sovereignty. Yes, please. We're gonna take that. So, yeah, we're gonna take that. Because the only other way to get this is if you had, you were a follower of the Sovereign Host as your deity. But that can be a lifesaver, literally. Okay, so I think I'm done playing with Radiant Servant. I do want to get into some Divine Disciple and War Priest. So, this one actually has Divine Disciple as the main one, so I'm going to put this over here. War Priest basically has just a few things in it, like 21, basically to make you tougher. And it wants to get you to blur. It wants you to get you to here. So we got our Smite Foe. We want to take the 3 things of toughness to get the extra hit points. And then we want the Sacred Touch. You got the touch! You got the power! Yeah, I just did that. And then you want to do Wall of Steel, which gives you P in PRR. Then you take the Core Resilience of Battle because you want the Imbued Ice. And then you go choose, and you're supposed to be able to choose Inflame. Oh, except, hold up. Did I miss something? Sacred Touch, Wall of Steel, Resilience of Battle. Nine points so far, so 1, 2, 3. Sacred Touch, Wall of Steel, Resilience of Battle. Oh, it's a tier 2. Durr. No. So I'm gonna have to spend a lot more points to get Blur. But it would be worth it for the Imbued Ice and the bonus to hit points. So let's build this out first and see what we get. And then we're gonna choose Wisdom over here. Wisdom. Then we're gonna get Sanctuary. And then we can do the Greater Inflame. And then do the other 2 Sacred Touches. And then we get Blur. And we don't use any of this other stuff. But that only leaves me 33 points to spend in Divine Disciple. And Divine Disciple is supposed to have 42 points. Well, that's not so bad, actually. That's actually not so bad. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, I'm sorry. Light, spell critical, light. So here. And we're going to choose... No, we're not choosing Divine Smiting. Spell critical's 1. This was definitely made before they updated things. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to make shit up as you do. Mama cat. Okay. And spell pen. So there is an efficient quicken they want us to use. So quicken. Max that out. Yeah, this Divine Disciple is very different than the one we already have. Sunbolt as an SLA. Yes, please. Searing Light as an SLA. Yes, please. Searing Light is fucking awesome. We want to max that shit out. Okay. Another efficient meta magic. It only has Quicken on here, really. Interesting. Alright, we'll leave that alone for now. Because here, it has Core 1, Divine Sunbolt, we took that. And Spell Power, we keep doing light up this way, so... And this is where we're going to get Holy Smite as an SLA and just kick unholy ass with it. Okay. Sunbeam as an SLA. Hell yeah. Well, no, it's not an SLA. But it's there. Divine Smiting the Third. I don't think I can pick this yet. Oh, I need to be level 18 to get Sunburst. Well, that bites. But understandable. Okay, so I do have some really powerful SLAs already. So I want to max this one out for sure, because Holy Smite is holy shit. Okay, and now I have a couple of things I can do up here. Power balance, basically I can... Ooh, Holy Smite now deals its increased damage to all enemies. That's sexy. Okay, we'll think about that. So Acceptance, Fire, Cold, Acid, Electric, and Force spells, but the other one is Condemnation, and it's Light, Negative, and Alignment spells. So I think Condemnation's going to be the way of things. Yeah, +1 DC to my Evo spells, good. Can also pull back some of the points from here. Yeah, this Divine Disciple tree is very different than what I'm used to. I could put some more points in that. Honestly, I think the Holy Power one is going to be a good one. Pull it back. Okay, this one. This is what? Prophetic Zenith 4. You were supposed to get a Prophetic Zenith on every one, but we never did. And Flame Strike was supposed to have been a choice. There should have been a Prophetic Zenith up here as well. Let's get our steering light going on. My kitty is making noises. Okay, so instead of choosing that, I could choose... What are my choices here? Bring balance, transcend darkness, transcend light. Oh, you gain the spells that you would have gained from the Path of Darkness core abilities. Okay. That's a good one to have. Okay, so now I can only pick that. Kind of like that, but I think what I want to do is to go with the Holy Power. The Holy Power seems like a good choice here. Because I want the Holy Smite to just... Because Holy Smite will go to evil or evil outsiders, and neutral targets will take half damage. So by having this, the increased damage to all enemies regardless of alignment. That is definitely the play here. Okay, so I still need to get some divine smiting going on. But I have 5 more levels to get to that point. So let's accept all of these choices. Yeah, because basically we're done with Radiant Servant. We're done with War Priest. So any remaining points are going into Divine Disciple. Unless I want to put some, you know, get the last point here. Because 18d6 light damage to nearby undead with no save. And because I have an extra enhancement point, because Morgrave came with, or Vecna came with one, I can do this. Though I do kind of want the Rejuvenation of Dawn too, because that's just awesome. I once built a character using this, but it's like, why don't I just wait until I can get it down here, right? Well, Sunbeam, Sunburst. But yeah, that's... it's super, super, super awesome. But a lot of the stuff you really can't mess with until you spend, you you know, get in some past lives and shit. Okay, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. Let me go. Let me go. Go to the real world. Get out of that music. Alright. Back in the Hall of Heroes. And we're in the Evening Star Hall of Heroes. Are we not? Yeah, the music is different. This is the one in the Forgotten Realms. So we need to get back home. There's an easy way to do that. Put my stuff back on. Okay. Easy way to get where I need to go. Just find that. Actually, I want to go to the guild airship because I need to get guild buffs. So, Salt Marsh it is. Salt Marsh is still the quickest way to get to your guild airship if you have Salt Marsh. If you don't have Salt Marsh, then you can, if you can get to the Gatekeeper's Grove. You know what I want to do though? I want to change her hair color. I have an idea, chat. I have an idea. I have an idea. Hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. I'm trying to remember which character has them. I want to say it's Silver Axes. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is Silver Axes now that I'm thinking about it. Because I remember it was a short character. You see what I see, right? Can you see what I see? I'd like to see my deposits, please. Alright, we have a hair dye silver. I'm gonna drop that in there. And look at all that crap. And we're gonna come out here. Oh, let's go. Come on. Okay. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up to the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. So this character comes with a mace, which is your favorite weapon, and also an orb. Well, it comes with a mace as the main weapon. It also has an orb or a shield for your offhand. I tend to use the shield. However, I'm going to grab this real quick. I'm also going to pull a list of any level 10 to level 15 items that are in my bank. See if there's anything cool I might want to use. I do want to actually go run into the mist real quick to get the Barovian scepter, so I have a scepter instead of the mace. Because honestly, I'm not here to do mace things, because this build isn't really for a mace. Okay, so look at all this crap I have to clear out. Alright, first of all, let's use this. Gonna make my character's hair silver. Okay, that was cool. Alright, and also, let me take a look and see if there's anything here that might spark interest immediately. This. Strength attack bonus. Evo focus, quality charisma, plus... Okay, these might actually be useful. Fist of Justice! Okay, what is my charisma item? Exceptional charisma, charisma plus 5 heal. Ooh, that might be interesting. Faithful con balance, strength attack. See, I'm not too concerned about the Fist of Justice. I need a DB item. Evo Focus 2, Exceptional Constitution. Yeah, let's go with this. Get a little bit more extra charisma. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. So, I'm giving up strength and attack bonus. Again, I don't need strength for much of anything, but I do need that. Alright, next we have a wall of wood. Natural armors, healing amps, devotion. What shield am I using now? Eternal faith, it helps with turning. Okay. Fire summoning. Not worried about those. DB belt of strength, not worried about that. Radiant ring of devotion, radiance lore and devotion. That might be good. Let's take a quick look at it. Radiance lore and devotion. So I should have a radiance lore item somewhere. Okay, so I don't even have a radiance item. So this ring should... I should put this ring on. With this ring, I think would. So right now, my light power is 117, fire is 192. So let's switch this out for the Band of Light. So I'm not going to lose any charisma when I do this, because I have a charisma plus 6 item now. I did lose... Come here, you. I did lose... Oh, did I swap out the wrong one? Yep. Let's try this again. Alright, so I did lose 13 to my heal. So that's definitely concerning. But my heal is already, like, really, really high as it is. Oh, wow. That is a very big difference, though. 3 to about... I don't know about that, kids. The plus heal to 13 is really nice. But getting the Radiance lore and the Devotion will also be nice. Let's think about this for a little bit longer then. Let's not mess with that. Turncoat, blue slot, and 4 physical healing amps. But that's clothes. I'm currently using heavy armor. So I want something with heavy armor. Enforcer's plate. Enforcer's plate is probably going to be a good play here. So, +5, plus... there... Wait, hold up. There's my fire lore and there's my radiance lore. Hold up. Okay. So, this ring is not as good. It would only add to my positive spell power. We're doing the gear Tetris now. But I already have fortification from something else. Not a lot, but I have some. Okay. I think we're gonna put this back for now. And we're gonna put this back for now. But the gloves are definitely a good upgrade. So, now that we've got that, we have our spell components. I was thinking of actually using the, I don't know. By the way, look at my cool hair now. Look at my hair. My hair looks amazing. Look at that. Alright, let's actually get out of here. We're done playing with gear. I do want to get out here. Alright, hi. Can I buy a hireling? Or 3? And I have decided I really do like the cleric hireling more than the favorite soul for heroics. So I do like her ability to save some bacon here. Alright, so we got her. And now we also need to put down our spells and everything. So let's go to town. So let's put that there. Holy Smite is going to be holy crap. Positive Energy Burst can go there. Searing Light and I are going to be we're going to be very good friends. I do want to have Smite Foe right there. Unyielding Sovereignty. God. I keep wanting to say it like it's the word Coventry or something. Okay, so we got these 3 SLAs right here. Well, 2 of these are SLAs. So, because they're SLAs, we're going to do this. We're going to always on all of the things. I don't like actually turning on SLAs in general. I want to always do them per item. Because I always want to use, meta magics. I never want to use meta magics automatically on a non-SLA. Because therein lies trouble. Who is DMing me? Oh. I think so, Galbus. Hello. Okay, so we've got that. And also I need to go back to the Hall of Heroes in here. So we're done with the tavern here. We've got our thing. Let's... Hello! Get that out of the way. Okay. So I'm spending half the stream just setting up the character as opposed to actually playing in Drannor. But I like to show people where I'm going with things and how I'm setting things up. So, again, I have my guild thing. Also, one really cool thing you can do in DDO, besides get a free Raiders reward box, what the hell, any DDO account, go to the Hall of Heroes, talk to Zathril, log out, log back in. You can get a free Raiders reward box on every fucking server, so do it! Do eat. There's no reason not to. Put it in your bank. Save it for a rainy day. Just get this sort of shadow like everybody else does. What am I doing? What am I doing? Chat, what am I doing? Hall of Heroes. That's what I was doing. Hall of Heroes. Hi, Mama Cat. Mama Cat just... See, back in the day, Thief Kitty wouldn't let the other cats roam throughout the house. But now, Mama Cat and Scamper pretty much sleep here in my office most of the time. They would sleep in here even if I wasn't here. Except I kick them out at night. And, I'm very mean to them. I kick them out at night and... Hold up. I was looking for my feet. That's what I was looking for. And I closed the office door so they can't come in. Alright, I want to show active only. So, yep, I need to go talk to Mortality. Because I need my golden footprints, my friend. And... Bye! Alright. And I need to talk to the one downstairs to get my blue wings. So, you go talk to Zatharal to unlock the Raider's reward box. Oh man, somebody named their character Qui-Gon. I hate you. And then you have to go talk to Estraz, who can get you your blue wings. I'm gonna have blue wings. Blue wings are awesome, by the way. So, blue draconic wings. We'll go here. And there's a bug that sometimes you get 2 sets of wings. Until you, like, jump or something, and then the second set just goes away. I don't know why that is. And also because I and my questing buddy killed a black dragon in a certain quest. All of my characters can now have cool silver footprints running around behind them. Okay, turn this one on. I'll be fiery. Fiery! Alright, let's go back to the guild airship. Because I want to show you something. It's not inappropriate either. Sorry, Galbus. It is not inappropriate. Look at everything now. They're so funny. Alright, guild airship is this way. Because one of the good things about the guild airship, it's got really nice lighting to show things off. Whereas the Hall of Heroes, while being awesome, does not have really nice. So we're going to come up here. Alright. First thing, I'm going to remember to choose the mount that I wanted to use with this character, which is the Red Drake. This one you can actually get again because the Astral Travelers pack that this came in actually is back in the store again, and it's even on sale. So I was thinking about changing out the racial outfit and wearing the one from that came with this particular mount. It seems to look pretty cool. Although I'm not going to wear the hat because it covers up my nice cool hair. Whereas the Archon's helmet does not. So I like this. There's also a greatsword cosmetic, but unfortunately you can't really use it. However, what I do want to do though is I want to make a cosmetic. I'm gonna get rid of that. Don't need that. There's also this the Red Wizard's robes, but it doesn't really fit this character at all, so I'm not gonna use them. But I'm really debating if I want to use the wait, no. Go away. Go away. So let's take a look here. Do I want to wear the silver outfit? And the thing is, if I have the flame thing on, you can't really tell anyway, so it's kind of stinky that way. Do I want the silver with red and gold accents, or do I want the other one? Or the one that actually came with my character? It would be kind of nice to actually use a newer cosmetic set, I have to say. So, I'm thinking I'll use this for a while. In the meantime, not going to use the helmet. Not going to use the red wizard stuff. Not going to use the... And I can throw these away. I could just always get another copy at the thing. It's one of the really cool things about the newer cosmetic sets in DDOs. You can just go back and get a new copy if you want. Okay, let's go to a banker, but let's not go to the one that's in, whatchamajigger. Let's actually go to Myth Drannor. So let me put the Myth Drannor book on here. I'm gonna bring this over here and teleport to Myth Drannor. So we can go hang out in Myth Drannor and listen to Bill Champagne's new amazing music for this game. Alright, but we still have a lot of work to do on this character before she's ready to actually play anything. So, going back down to the banker. Hi, banker person. Because I want to set up my hirelings. So my hirelings are here. A level 15 hireling. I think I'm going to start with her, with Raptor, with Teal. So I can't use Froggo anymore, because Froggo is, let's see, level 15, level 10. I always like to put my hirelings in a sequence so I know where the hell they are. You know what, I'll get rid of the Feywild thing, I don't need that. I always get another one of those if I need it. Use that. I'm gonna get rid of him. 10, 15, 17. Oh yeah, don't forget the owlbear. Owlbear gets pissy when you forget about the owlbear. Okay, there's Rana. So 10, 14, 15. So you can only have 5 hirelings with you anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think Teal's going to be left behind, because Teal's only level 7 anyhow. So Teal gets left behind. I'm not too fussed about it. So, let's organize these. So, well, let's move them all over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Kitty Catson. What are you doing? What are you doing, Kit Kat? Now all these other hirelings can go in the vault. Scamper, what are you doing? Uh-oh, Scamper's got zoomies! Scamper has zoomies! We're all doomed. Okay, I need this, and I need this. Open up. I'm gonna chuck you in there. Chuck you in there. Chuck you in there. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Let's fix this. The bank is freaking out. Okay, we're full. Okay. So, the downside of having 2 carryalls that do the same damn thing is sometimes you forget things. So, this was my original one, and so I want to gather on this one. In fact, I did not want Rana to go in there. Get your ass back out here. So this one goes in, this one goes in, this one goes in. Yeah, triple X, like they're either Moonshine or, I don't know, Froggo is a triple X rated rogue hireling. The kitties, they has the zoomies. Okay, I want to pull these out of here and put them in here. Because I need the space in my personal storage here in a minute. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Go on, get in there. Get in there. All these high-level hirelings. Alright, cleaned all the junk out. So now that I got that crap cleaned out, I can then put stuff in here. I'm going to chuck that in there. Go back in here. Just toss that in there. Oops, we forgot you. And we forgot you. And we forgot you. Okay. Alright, all in the right spot now. So these two can go in there. And I'm going to use these two right now. Also, I need to find a mirror of glamoring. Because there's actually a really cool cosmetic weapon aura. So, cosmetics in DDO work very differently than they do in Lotro. Firstly, there is no such thing as a wardrobe. We have no fucking wardrobe in DDO. It is a #1 cosmetic request. So what you do is you have your equipped gear. And then these 5 slots you can make cosmetics for, but it has to match the item. So for example, if you don't have a shield, you can't see a cosmetic shield. But in order to see a cosmetic, it's kind of like how Lotro does it in that in order to see a weapon aura, you have to apply a normal weapon aura item in the equipment screen, and then you apply the cosmetic on your cosmetic screen. It's very weird. And so there's a couple things I want to do. Before we do anything else, I want to use these. Good thing I never actually used these. Tome of Skill +3, so I could choose 2 skills to get a +3 advantage on. Sorry. I think Heal is definitely going to be one of the ones I want to do this with. And Spellcraft. Heal and Spellcraft, because those are my 2 big things. So let's get Heal. And let's get Spellcraft for the other one. And then I also get a +2 to another skill. It's the same set of skills. But you can't stack these, so you can't stack a +3 and a +2. So I want to choose something else. A good option here is typically going to be something like jump or swim. We'll go with jump. I'll get bonuses to those skills once I get done. Reading these books, and reading these books is like walking with Sarah Oakhart. If you know, you know. true story. Just trying to remember which character has my Mirrors of Glamoring, and I think it's my Clothes Horse character. So we're gonna pop over to Clothes Horse and see if she's got a stack of Mirrors of Glamoring I can just throw in the vault. So I have like a pile of them, and I think she's the one that has them. I'm also trying to remember which of my characters has a pile of cosmetics, because I do want to get a cosmetic weapon. In the meantime, I'm gonna put the gloves in the vault in case I change my mind. I don't think I will, but you never know. Okay, got hirelings here. Wait, where am my other one? Oh. It's like, where are the ones that I just bought? Oh, well, I threw them in here. Not in that one. She's in this one. Okay. That was dumb of me. That was really dumb of me. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna run a quick quest in... We're gonna go get ourselves a Barovian weapon, because Barovian weapons tend to be way better than these. I mean, Ghost Touch is always really nice, honestly. But let's go to Barovia and cause some trouble. Whoa. Oh, crap. Before I do that, I have to put... Man, I got so much shit to do. Alright, spells... Oh, I'm in a place that I can do this. Good. Okay. So, first of all, don't show me passives. Heal, visible device. Yeah, I'm not going to use any of these, so. Heal would be the only one I would possibly use. But, I have that elsewhere. A Montanor's Flames. A monitor. I want to think of it as a monitor. Okay, we're gonna put this on number 8. Greater Domain of the Sun. This is sexy. Improved Domain of the Sun. This is basically Searing Light. See, it's basically the same thing. 7 to 12. 7 to 12. Both of these are spell-like abilities, so I can pick one or the other. It doesn't actually matter. Spell point 4, capped at 15, capped at 10, capped at 10. So these are the same. So I only need one of these. Doesn't matter which one I use. Okay, Master of the Domain of Sun is basically like Sunburst. So that one is super sexy. And so this one, it needs to have its meta magics turned on. Because we're going to nuke everything. Now, to be fair, when I nuke everything, it's also going to be because I'm like 2 levels above everything in the area. Okay, always on, always on. Always on, always on. Everything is always on. Okay. Okay. Spells. Let's build it. I like to build my spells from the lowest tier to the highest tier, and I don't know why that is. I just do it that way. So let me take a look at the build and see what spells Strimtom recommends for a Sun Cleric. Actually, with his, I tend to go in correct order. So we'll start at level tier 1. So Cure Light Wounds is automatic. Then we've got Bless, Night Shield, Cure Modern. Okay, so there's only 3 that he recommends. So the other 3 spots I'm just going to fill with stuff. It doesn't matter. Divine Favor is always a good one. I guess Nimbus of Light. Shield of Faith. Protection from evil. Tier 2. Closed Wounds is a really good one to actually use, but he doesn't have it listed, which is interesting. So, we're gonna go with... Cure Modern Runes, we have Blur, but Blur is already inscribed as... Wait, shouldn't I have Blur elsewhere? I knew what I was going to do. One really cool thing you can do with your guild buffs is tell it to hide them! So you only get one little thing that tells you what your guild buffs are, because beyond that, I don't really care. Okay. Not you. Okay. So, Blur. So I should have Blur as a permanent thing, but I don't see it up here. So it's interesting. Where would it be? It should be... I'm very confused. Yes. Okay, well, we'll just deal with it. So, Lesser Restoration. Resist Energy. Seek Eternal Rest is really nice because, again, it helps you with turning undead. Sound Burst, also good for some CC. Spawn Screen to stop them from resurrecting your people. Though I might want to add the Charisma one. Like, Eagle Splendor might be a thought here. But also Closed Wounds is actually really good, especially for 8 spell points. But it's not quite as good if you're not a Favored Soul who gets it as an SLA. So we'll skip it for now, because we're gonna have a lot of regular heal spells anyhow. Alright, level 3 spells. Cure Serious already. You're gonna choose Prayer. Remove Curse and remove Disease. Very, very important. It says Searing Light, but I have it as an SLA, so I'm not picking it. It also recommends Sunbolt. Wait, how is Sunbolt an This is wrong. Sunbolt's an level 3 thing. Okay, whatever. Strum Tom, you're a weirdo. So I have 2 spots I can use. I'm going to use Magic Circle against Evil. And Protection against Energy. Because this one has 2 SLAs that I'm not using. Well, it has two spells in here, but I have them as SLAs a different way, so I don't need the ones in here. Alright. And then next we have level 4 spells. And he has Sunbolt listed as a level 4 spell, which is weird, because it's not. Death Ward, abso-fucking-lutely. Death Ward for the win. Death Ward, Divine Power. Freedom of Movement, also a good one. Recommends Holy Smite, but I have it as an SLA, so I'm going to skip it. Shield of Faith, Mass. Yes, please. And I still have a spot that I can use for anything. Recitation is actually kind of funny. Listen to that really cool music from Bill Champagne. I suppose I could take something like this and just not use it. It's just holding down a slot. Alright, tier 5, Cure Light Wounds Mass. Break Enchantment, that is super duper. You need that one too. Yeah. Divine Punishment. Flame Strike. Raise Dead. You do want to raise the dead. And then True Seeing. Stalwart Pact is also a good one sometimes as well. In fact, every time I turn undead, I'll wind up with True Seeing anyway. Okay, tier 6. Cure Moderate Wounds Mass. Sunbeam. Hero's Feast is definitely a good one to have. So, Sunbeam, Blade Barrier. Blade Barrier is also a good one to have. Comet Fall. 4 to 9 points of bludgeon damage for every caster level. Yes, please. Heal. Hero's Feast. And that's it. Tier 7. Tier 7, he recommends Word of Balance, Greater Resto, Protection from Elements, Mass. So I have three spots here. So always Protection from Elements, Mass. Greater Resto, also good. Now, regular Resurrection or Destruction. Destruction can be really, really good. Because if they fail their fort save, they die. However, having full resurrection, well, resurrection is also a good thing to have, so. And I'll have a spot for destruction later. I have a lot of damage spells already, so we'll go with resurrection. And then tier 8 is where things really get sexy. Firestorm, Holy Aura, Energy Drain, well, no, we got 2 slots. So, Firestorm, yes please. And Holy Aura. And then eventually, getting Death Ward Mass is going to be like the next thing. And Death Pact can also be good. I don't use Death Pact a lot, but I would definitely use Death Ward Mass a lot. But as long as I Death Ward myself, I'm okay, generally. Okay, so there we go. So now that we have our spells prepared, now we have to put them on all these hot bars. This is where it doesn't become fun. So what I normally tend to do is I try to put my buffs over here. I don't know why I have this. It's just kind of there. Alright. So this will go down here. Firestorm will go here. Cure Mass. Okay, I think that'll work. Alright, 7s. Resurrection. I'm just going to put my resurrection spells up here. That. This is a buff. Cleric buffs for the win. And also I'm gonna put this you know, I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna put my turn undead on number 7. So we'll see how that goes. Or what I could do is yeet that and put these 2 over here. And put this over here. You know, it's like, that's one weird thing about adding spells to your hotbars. It likes to put a shadow of them on there. Okay, Blade Barrier can go up here. Feast goes there. Heal. Yeah, maybe I could put a heal down. Yeah, heal is good. Comet Fall has way too many spell points. Blade Barrier, Comet Fall. Alright. But then again, like, Firestorm has 25. Comet Fall has 35, so... And Comet Fall does a lot less damage. Okay, True Seeing. Always good to have. Raising the Dead. Flame Strike. Flame Strike is 20 points. I'll put that there. Divine Punishment. As in the fuck you spell. Breaking Enchantment can go there. And another buff. And I'm gonna ignore that. Freedom of movement. Death Ward for me. No Death Ward for you. Divine Power can go there. Prayer can go here. That can go there. That can go here. I really don't like protection from energy quite as much. Okay, what do we got? I'm not gonna worry about Lesser Resto when I've got Major Resto. Okay, you gotta definitely have Seek Eternal Rest in spawn screen. If I need an extra CC, that can go there. And we're gonna bless people. Bless you, my son. Bless you, my daughter. Night Shield. And I'm not gonna worry about regular Shield of Faith. And Divine Favor can go there. Protection from Evil. So yeah, I've got a lot of buffs to do because I'm a cleric, damn it. Okay, so... we're ready to go, except I do want to go get a Barovian weapon, so I'm going to go to Ravenloft to do that. But we're going to Ravenloft via House Jarasco first. Because you have to unlock access to Barovia. Step into the mists. I'm going to run this on Elite. Gonna summon my people. Now we are like super over level for this quest. This is a level 10 quest. We're running on level 12 and I'm level 15. And many of my hirelings. So I'm gonna lose out on XP, but I'm not here for the XP. I'm here to get to the end of the quest and then to go talk to a dude and get me a weapon to use. Alright, let's go. Come on, come on.
You stumble. You spot a corpse in the grass near the abandoned cart.
Not worrying about the wisps. I just want to get through this quest.
From down the road, you hear the sounds of harsh growls and clashes. The soldier looks up at you, his face strangely pale.
Halt! Do you serve Strahd?
He asks, sword at the ready.
If you tell him yes, he'll fight you. And then you lose out on the optional DM, I think. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. And if you don't answer the right way, he won't come with you either. But either way, we're just gonna run
You
through.
hear howling in the distance. A raven cries somewhere overhead.
We're gonna ignore these people. We're going to the end of the quest. We're gonna fight a whole bunch. These guys are going to seriously enjoy all of my sun spells.
Why would someone put so many scarecrows to guard a road in the middle of the forest? What do these straw men keep away? You hear a branch snap behind you.
A branch. Control 1, because I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Save your healing spells for someone who's...
The scarecrow clatters to the ground. As you recover, you realize you can hear noise from up the road to the east, the same way you came.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun
The
with
Revenant
Firestorm and these
commands you.
guys.
Run! Get out through the gates. I'll hold them off. Maybe even die one more time.
Big purple numbers! Big purple numbers! How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
The Revenant salutes you.
Well fought. You robbed me of a good death. Perhaps there is hope for Barovia after all.
I don't expect any decent gear out of this. Oh, I got I got something decent out of it. Not good for this particular build, but that can be useful for other builds, especially Berserker or Barbarian builds. Who's posting stuff in my Discord? Be Elda posting stuff in my Discord. So the fun thing about Ravenloft is if you have the Ravenloft expansion, you can. I'm gonna get this thing because it's free XP. It's
What's
on the
the
way.
first thing I remember? It must be Papa.
Is this guy will
calling
give
out
you
my
a free
name.
weapon?
Irina! He'd shout.
Yes, it's a
whenever I
level
wandered too far
10
away from
weapon,
his
but
side.
they're actually really good until
When I
about
was
level
little,
20 anyway.
I thought he was just being
You're just
silly.
giving me a weapon?
Now I know what he felt. He was afraid.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose a scepter because I want a spell casting item. I mean, I could choose a heavy mace, but I'm not a melee character. The only downside is I'm gonna lose ghost touch on my weapon, which kind of bites, but eh. So I want a scepter, want a scepter, want a scepter. And then, fun fact is, when you get to epic levels, you can run in here at any epic level and talk to him again, and he'll give you a level 29 version of the same item and give you a free sentient jewel to go with it. So this is basically what I'm looking for right here. So, again, I'm not too worried about the base damage, blah, blah, bitty, blah. I'm here for the spell casting implement stuff and the potency in the spell site, Insightful spell site. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you very much. Ta. Alright, now we're going to actually go into the bar because that will finish unlocking this so I can just go right in next time. So the next time I teleport into Barovia, it'll teleport me into the bar. As you should want to be teleported into the bar. And next, now that we've done this, I'm going to repair this item. And then I'm going to go into Drannor again and actually do some questing. Holy shit. Alright, let's repair my items first. Alright, now let's equip our happy fun item. So we lose Ghost Touch, but we're going to gain a lot more in terms of spellcasting abilities. So there we go. Let's go to Myth Drannor and actually either... I don't know. Let's see what time it is. It's quarter after... almost 20 after 9. And I've been streaming for 2 hours already. We'll see how far we go. Either we get 3 hours in or I get summoned to play games. Either one will do. Let's test this build out on the quest over here. This one's a good one to run, to start with. Hi. I didn't realize that Eder caps were actually spider derived. True story. Did not realize that. Alright, set the hirelings all to active. And let's do our buffs. Now this build has absolutely 0 trapping abilities, so that's going to be a little bit of an adventure, because I was playing on a class that was a trapper, or a previous character that was a trapper, so...
You've come to these woods to stop the Ettercaps. The spider-like creatures have been capturing elves traveling to the ruins of Myth Drannor. Now to see if you can find some trace of them.
Gotta stop turning everything. Alright.
The freed elf tells you his story. It seems that the Ettercaps take their captives to a great cave, somewhere deeper in the forest.
Alright, let's move our little mini map over here so I can see where the hell I'm going.
You found a cave, but it's too small to be the great cave where the Ettercaps take their captives.
Split. Okay, we're doing this for the breakables, as you do.
For your unrelenting fury.
Ow. Noticing how few spell points I have as it is. it's already my my mischief bonus. Go on, get out of here. Come on. Get off the mushroom, bud.
You examine the marks on the ground. Something big was here recently. Something larger than an ettercap. Much, much larger.
Might be a dragon. Okay, there's my Vandal bonus. Fell over, go boom. Ransack bonus. This fight might be a little bit tricky because the shrine's there. I need spell points. And, well, things are gonna happen. Then it's up with the hirelings deal with everything. I'll use a shrine before we talk to these things because they're not what they seem. Rana apparently did not bother using the shrine. Good job, you. These are not elf captives.
These are orcs, and they don't seem happy just because you saved them. The elves you're looking for must be elsewhere.
No, they're elfware. Alright, got them all. It's like 6.5 dozen of the other to get back to where we need to go. Just take this way. So this is a nice little quest. Pretty straightforward. Nice side quest.
The way into the cave is open. The terror that lies behind the Ettercap's raids awaits within.
You okay? Like she's got a debuff on her of some kind. Let's go fight the bad guy. Come on, stop targeting her.
It would seem that the Ettercaps kidnapped the elves to appease something much more powerful. A large, hungry fang dragon.
was close. I almost
With
perished.
the Fan Dragon dead,
But I did
and
not.
the Ettercaps cowed, the elves will once again be able to walk these woods undisturbed.
Alright, that wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad. Do 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 do. I didn't sign up for a dragon. A large shield. 4? Well, I don't need the extra. We can't stack for it like that anyway. No, I'm just gonna pick up all the quests. It's nice that you can just do the quests in whichever order you like. Once you've done the main story, that is. I wouldn't want... the first time I ran through, I would have preferred to run all of the quests through one at a time. What are you doing, kitty cat? The burial glut sounds like a great place to go. Alright, let's also pick up the saga over here. Cozy with a lurk. Cozy, I made a Morninglord to play in Drannor. Okay. At this point, I'm gonna look for the nearest quest. I guess it's gonna be that one. Just pick a quest, right? I'm gonna ride my red dragon around. Stop dragging my corpse around. This is from the Astral Travelers Pack, which is available again and at a discount in the DDO store. Which is kind of cool.
Here it was, the city of song, glowing with the mythos touch beneath the inkling light of stars. Those from all races, all walks of life existed together in harmony. So much innovation, so much conversation. My old soul got used to the company. I could have stayed there forever. That forever now exists solely in the past.
Death hosts the banquet. Okay. Let's double check there's nothing.
Once Tyranter's Hall was a place of merriment. Now it stands ruined and seemingly empty. Yet you hear faint sounds from up ahead. Is it just the building settling?
We're going to test our
something else.
theory. Hold up, I need my boosts, my buffs. Dude. Screw you, zombies. Hell yeah! This is what I'm all about. So I don't have as many turns of undead as I'm used to having, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Hi, Mama Cat. What are you doing? And as usual, I am doing my beating up of the breakables. If I recall, oh yeah, this one also has respawning mobs. Screw all of y'all. Screw all of you too. And your uncles. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, your whole family. I'm so stoked to be able to turn on dead like crazy. What are you doing, kitties? Scamper's meowing at me.
Everything indicates that someone has already come this way, unlocking doors, disabling traps, and looting chests as they went.
What I think I might do is put this up here. Now, you do need a trapper to get in here. I don't have a trapper. So I don't think I'll be able to do anything with that. So I'm not going to get all of the chests out of this quest. Which is a bummer. Not gonna lie. Yep, nope. That's the trap way. We're not going that way. Oh, this will be fun. Come on, everybody in.
The door swings open, and a lich turns its baleful gaze in your direction. It sends its thralls to attack. The lich falls to the ground, and its undead minions collapse.
That one was like him falling down like a piece of wet cardboard. That one was too easy. Ah! Let go. Look at my echo. I will take that. Just trying to remember if there was anything back here. Adventurers pack. And nothing over here. Alright, let's continue on our journey. Hirelings are taking us. Oh, crap. Can I just say I hate kids? Hurt. Over here, I can heal myself. Did we get them all? Well, the only downside to my turning undead is I really don't have a lot of turns. Like, on my paladin, I have so many turns, it's not even, like 30 some odd turns. But that's at a max level character as well, so there's also that. Scamper. Ooh, I almost died. That was like down to 2 hit points. Jeez, Pete.
The lever is pulled. You notice a distant quieting as the barrier above deactivates. The lever is pulled. You notice a distant quieting as the barrier above deactivates.
Ah, I missed the jump. Game, stop. Ow, I hit my head on something. Whee! That's kind of odd. That was not the button I wanted to hit. There we go. Out of the way. Okay, I want to hit the shrine. It's not in that one, but this one. they fixed the map problem. It's very nice. Alright, buffs. All the dead spooters. Put that one.
The lever is pulled. You notice a distant quieting as the barrier above deactivates.
It's so nice just to roll into a room, drop a turn undead, and then like half the room just dies again.
This crest likely fits the socket of a door mechanism.
You think? Now, if we really wanted some more undead, we could go kill those dudes. But we're busy. Okay, so the other crest is back in the main room. Well, looks like maybe they didn't fix the map problem. That's so annoying. Don't go up the trapped way. Okay. The question is, where do I put this crust? Well, where is the second crust? You shouldn't have to use a bell of opening to unlock this, if it's necessary. I don't even have one anyway, so. And I thought the second crest was in that main room. You go back into the main room and then it spawns a bad guy for you. Yeah, DDO really has not had a thing where you had to have a rogue with your party, rogue or artificer, or somebody able to do locks and traps and shit. Well, let's open this other door. One swell fruit. Any more breakies? No? Okay. Hi, guys.
You hear someone calling out from behind a doorway blocked by a magical barrier. It doesn't sound like one of the undead. Perhaps it's the drow elf you're searching for.
Alright, I need the other crate. Well, actually, crest, not crate. But let me talk to him real quick and he'll probably send me back to where we need to go. Hello? I do like the fact that you can do ooh, I'm a ghost. Was that convincing? No.
You found the drow you're seeking, but it seems that he's trapped behind that barrier. And to remove it, you'll need a pair of door crests.
I think the other crest is up here. I think you have to go back to the main room. And then you get to see, yeah. And then the dude will basically say, arrgh. Alright, come on out. Come on out of there. Hi, Scamper Cat. Are you stretching? Scamper is stretching.
Re-entering the Great Hall, you're surprised by the sight of a towering skeletal figure. A familiar shape juts out from between its ribs. A crest. The skeleton shatters and falls, the crest in its chest tumbling free.
Oh, hey, there's a
You scan the room, looking for the fallen object.
There's the crest. Alright, before we run back upstairs, we are going to use the shrine because there is a boss fight. There is a boss fight coming up. this is the Minotaur. Let's go back to this way. Run, 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 run. Hi, Scamper. Scamper's a silly kitty. It's time for the fight.
With both crests in place, the magic barrier fades away. Yet you're distracted by the sound of clacking bones. A new foe has arrived.
Easy clap. Hi. You too can have piles of gold.
You found the icon of the dwarves, bringing you closer to unlocking the mystery of the key to the mythal. Now to return to the elf encampment to report your progress.
Do I have to? I kinda like it out here. By the way, as we're kinda getting toward the end of our time together tonight, I will be on the Lotro channel tomorrow, right after Cordovan.
This massive structure was once a banquet hall, home to countless nights of revelry. That was long ago.
Because my professor is out of town. So he's not streaming his usual time right after Cordovan, so I will. However, I do fully intend to be in chat for Fridays at 4. Which I normally actually do keep an eye on chat in a vague sort of sense. But since I'm normally on the Lotro stream when I'm supposed to be, you know, here. Hi. Get all kinds of really weird sounds. So I think generally I would have about 15 minutes. I'm just gonna like roam around the landscape. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, suddenly my thing doesn't want to work. That's fine. Bad guys. Splatter. There's definitely a lot to wander around here without actually going anywhere, right? So there's a bunch of quests. I'm not going to worry about the quests right now. I'm just going to roam around the landscape and see what we find. If I can find that burial ground, I would actually like to see. Or there was something that wasn't the burial ground, but it was something to the. I'm thinking of something way to the northeast. I can go to the burial ground. It's out this way somewhere. Honestly, I kind of think the wilderness area is too big. Because I think part of it is that we didn't have a wilderness zone for Vecna. And the wilderness zones we had for Isle of Dread and for, so I mean, look how big this is. So she said. It's a lot. It's a bit much. Can't get in that way, so we're gonna go this way. So after the show, I'm probably gonna pop into some World of Warcraft and do little shenanigans, I think. Not something intense, because I got 2 streams. So normally I don't stream on Fridays unless my professor's out of town. I think I might do a personal stream here, playing something. It doesn't look like there's anything here. It's kind of like how I build an anti-dragon base, or I'm sorry, an anti-wild critter base in Ark, as I just build it all over the landscape and make it so nothing can get in. I love this combat music, it is so good. Aye. Goodbye. Elementals. So far I have not seen a single rare. I haven't gone looking in their specific spots, except I was trying to kind of find one yesterday, but I didn't, so I'm just riding around at this point. Listening to the amazing music of Mr. Bill Champagne. There's a lot of really good places that I think they could have put a rare. And there's 20 of them. And somehow I'm missing every single damn one of them. But that's okay. I'm not. Ow. You jackasses. And I really do appreciate the fact that there is the XP bonus. So I'm probably also, this weekend, I'm going to spend some time working on my level 32. I had to think about it for a minute. Working on my paladin, who's also on this server, who is currently just kind of running through some of the quests on either... When I'm running solo, I just do them, you know, on Elite. I'm running with my friend, we'll try Reaper. So far, we've been doing pretty good. We've been doing pretty good so far.
Labaless Enereth, eternal god of time, who preserves our history by hearing our prayers, winding his timepiece again and again. Through these years, only the most prophetical soul could shake him from his rest. Until then, he sleeps.
The god of time is sleeping on the job. I wonder if these Wild Magic Zone visual effects are giving anybody headaches. I can see how they could if you could, like, stand around in them for a while. Screw you, Chaos Crawler. You guys suck. And I hate them because they are such an effective mob. But I also applaud Standing Stone for making something new that's kinda scary. It's like, this is like the Kobold Shaman of this expansion. It's like, before you knew how to deal with Kobold Shaman, you're like, Man, these guys are just kicking my damn ass. There's just so much to this town. You had to dismount me. That was the wrong button to hit, Druid. Alright, it looks like my thing has stopped working again. Alright, let's just keep riding around. We got about another 10 minutes. We can definitely kill 10 minutes of riding around this place. There's just so much of it. So it feels like a city.
The House of Song was a temple devoted to Ogma, the god of music and inspiration.
I think that is actually my favorite quest.
It's said that at night, mournful music sometimes can be heard from within.
Sad music here. Ooh, rubber banding, bad. Actually, wasn't one of the purple mobs near a crater? I'm going across this bridge.
This elegant bridge spans the ravine at a dizzying height. It's a marvel of elven engineering. The sort of marvel that was once part of everyday life, back when the Empire was at its height.
Before the dark times, before the Empire. This is a big town.
Elves created this city, and as it grew, they welcomed others. Dwarves and humans made their homes here, built their own neighborhoods, dreamed their own dreams.
Dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe. Hey, I completed the Ghoul Hunter. I should actually check my monster manual while I'm thinking about it. How am I doing on my fire elementals? I'm currently at 448 out of 1600 that I need. I'm glad that's actually cumulative across your server at least. I guess I don't even know if it's a cumulative off your account. I'm not gonna do your quest. I'm putzing around here. I'm like thoroughly lost. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what that was. I don't know. It looked like a mirror of some kind. It's set in the floor, which is kind of odd. And even more wilderness. I didn't mean to fall off of that, but hey, I guess whatever. I mean, obviously the quests will tell you where things are, but I also like the signposts. The signposts are cool. See? Hey, this one I'm literally just wasting time. Because I can. Okay, we came down this path. Let's go across this way. Mama Cat and Scamper Cat are snoozing together, and Scamper is basically snoozing on Mama Cat. Kitties be silly. Okay, I'm looking for the craters, not you. Go away, Spirit Naga. Let's go back across. I think both craters are on this side of the bridge. If I recall correctly. Anybody see a gigantic crater? Anybody? Bueller? Ow. Alright, we have been here almost 3 hours straight, and I kind of want to get out of here. Get this light off my face, and also go watch my friend Devilor streaming, because I know he's been streaming for a few hours. He started right after I did, as he is wont to do. And so I kind of want to go watch my friend stream and cause trouble and chaos. And a little bit of rest. So tomorrow I will be doing my official Lotra stream for sure. Possibly also a second stream in the afternoon. Because on Saturday I will not be able to stream here. Because I will be working all day for Cascade Moot. And Cascade Moot is in the Cascades. It's actually, I think, in somewhere in Washington State. And therefore, it means that it's on West Coast time, which means it starts, I mean, I get to sleep in, but it also means that it runs late. So even if it runs to like 5 o'clock Pacific, that's 8 o'clock my time. I'm not going to have time to stream afterwards. So I will see you all later. Hopefully see you tomorrow on Lotra stream. And then here again in the evening. And then, yeah, after that, we'll see. Alright, be good. If you can't be good, be good at it. And hopefully I will see you in a future stream. Alright, bye now.